Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today I bring you another review of another AudioSalt plugin. I know my past two videos have been about AudioSalt plugins, but they're just going crazy right now, pulling new stuff out and putting new updates for their old sims, so it is what it is. If you know AudioSalt, you know they are not into making what everyone is making in the market. While we are drowned in dual regs and 5150s and JCMs and all of that, they try to do something different and model different amplifiers than everyone else, such as the BHT Pitbull, the Rev G20, the Blackstar HT100 and a bunch of other amplifiers that are not really that modeled. And this specific amplifier is not an exception to that rule. Because today we will be taking a look at the AudioSalt Shibalba, quite a lovely name, but the Shibalba is modeled after the Bogner Shiva 20th anniversary edition, which from my research I've seen some people say it's a copy or at least a highly modified circuit of a Marshall JCM 800. Some people say it's their own thing, so what can you expect? This specific sound. I couldn't tell you what is modeled after, if it's even modeled after anything, but it's definitely quite a unique sounding amplifier. The original Bogner Shiva had EL34 tubes in it, but the 20th anniversary edition has KT88s, which definitely have more gain and a little bit more grit to them. So while this amplifier can certainly do clean and crunch tones, it can perform really well in high gain. The Shibalba is a 2-channel amplifier. It has a clean and a lead channel. It comes with 3 pedals as any other AudioSalt plugin does. Comes with a noise gate, a booster, and an overdrive. It comes with 3 fully modeled 3D cabs that you can adjust any parameter that you want in. You can blend the 2 microphones, you can adjust the position of the microphones, how far or near they are on the cab, same as the Sigma or the RBXX, the new versions, the EX they already reviewed. But if you don't like any of the cabs, it also comes with a very good impulse response loader. It comes with 4 effects, a 10-band EQ, a chorus, a delay, and a reverb. It also comes with a tuner and a double tracking simulator as the newer AudioSalt plugins do. And you can run this plugin either into a DAW like Reaper or whatever you want to use, or the standalone app that it comes with. And you can acquire this plugin for $39.99, as I say with any of my other reviews of the AudioSalt products. That comes with huge quotations on the price because they are constantly giving discounts, coupons. They are even giving some of their stuff away, so yeah. But yeah, that is pretty much all of the specs that I can give you of the Shibalba, so let's go into the demo. For this demo I will be using my Aria Stratocaster copy with Fleor ceramic pickups in it, and everything that you will hear is coming out of the plugin. I'm not using any other noise gates, I'm not using any other boosts or IRs. Everything is coming from the plugin with no post-production, just the audio that Reaper is putting out. So yeah, let's go right into that demo. Okay guys, so here we are at the demo. As I told you, I'm using my Aria Strat copy, and these are Fleor pickups. And yeah, this is the interface of the Shibalba. Definitely AudioSalt has been stepping up their visual appearance. But yeah, as you can see, these are the controls of the amplifier. You have your power to turn on or off the amplifier, you have the lead, you have the clean selector for swapping the channels, you have a master volume, you have 3 switch options. You have the bright, which you know is pretty self-explanatory. It brightens the top a little bit. It has the shift, at least to my ears it shifts the mid-range a little bit, so that's up to taste. And the boost, which is a slight boost, not really an overdrive, just like a volume boost. You have the gain knob, bass, mid, treble, depth, and presence. The depth knob in the AudioSalt plugins pretty much controls how fat your amplifier sounds. But yeah, right now I'm on the clean channel and I have everything on half. I don't have any pedals or any effects activated, so let's hear how that sounds. Yeah, it sounds pretty nice. It's not, as I said, it's not really alike anything. It doesn't sound like a Crystal Fender, it doesn't sound like a super bassy, almost muddy Marshall type of clean. But now let's hear it how I set it up when I'm playing. Okay, so right now I have the booster on with the highs notch a little bit up and the lows a bit down. This is the EQ that I'm running for the clean, sorry. I have the bright switch on and I have the reverb, just a tad of reverb, not a lot. The booster is pretty much just acting a little bit like a compressor, just boosting those higher frequencies a little bit, and this is how that sounds. Yeah, that is basically a lot brighter. I do like my cleans a little bright, and this can definitely pull it off. It could do that sparky clean, not really sparky clean, but you know, bright cleans, and jazzy, like midi lowy cleans as well, so that's pretty nice. Okay, so now on to the lead channel. I forgot to mention on the clean demo, but these are the settings that I'm running throughout this entire demo. I will not be changing this settings on the cav. I'm using this, I don't know, the brown cav I guess, with these settings. So yeah, right now I'm on the lead channel, and as you can see, everything is on half. I don't have any of the pedals or the effects turned on besides the noise gate, but yeah, let's hear how that sounds. Yeah, so as you can see, just by putting everything on half and not using any of the pedals or the boost, the gain at noon, it's not a high gain amplifier at all. It's actually just a crunchy type of amplifier. It's pretty much a crunch amp that you can push over that, but the bass tone of the lead channel, it's not high gain at all. But let's turn on the overdrive and let's tweak it a bit to see if we can get some more juice out of it. Okay, so I turned on the overdrive. I have classic TS9 settings. I have the boost switch on, and these are the settings that I'm using for the EQ of the amplifier, but let's hear how that sounds. By just adjusting some of the parameters and a bit of the EQ, it's pretty much chugging at this point. We went from boomer crunches to high gain chugs in literally nothing, so that's great. Let's see if we can get this amplifier to do some metal tones. That sounds just right. I know the song is not in the right tuning, this is drop C sharp, but that pretty much sounds really nice. For those type of high gain tones like the Mastodon type of tones, it does really well. Again, this is not really a high gain amplifier, but you can certainly make it do that. As you can see, I just turned every single switch on. I have the overdrive in the same levels, I'm not using any effects, and this is the EQ that I'm using. I'm not even, max the gain or anything, and it's sounding pretty nice. But now let's see if we can pull any lead tones out of this plugin. That is pretty dope. It's, at least for leads, it's my favorite Audio Salt plugin yet. Overall, it's not, because I do really love the American high gain tones, but for leads, this thing is just insane. And as I told you guys, here you can see on the settings that you do have the double tracking simulator, which is quite useful, especially if you're recording with this. It saves you a lot of time that you would be putting into making all of these different tracks and recording all over again and getting the tempo exactly right and all of that. So yeah, it works super nice. It obviously isn't like 100% fidelity to how an actual double tracking sounds, but it gets pretty close. This is how the guitar sounds without the double tracking option. And this is how the guitar sounds with the double tracking sim on. Yeah, so again, that doesn't sound like 100% how double tracking sounds, but it gets you pretty close in my opinion, and with some EQing you could even actually get it closer. And here in the cab section, you can see the other two cabinets that I didn't use because I do think this one is the best one. But as I tell you guys, you can change the position of the microphones, you can change how near and far the microphones sit on the cabinet. You do that by pressing shift and then dragging the microphone up and down. You have a high pass filter, a low pass filter, you can blend the two microphones, and as I told you guys, you do have the normal input response loader in case you don't like any of their 3D cabs. Again, you can blend two IRs together, you can select the positioning of the microphone, how near is to, an estimated cab, I guess, high pass filter, low pass filter, all of that stuff. So yeah, pretty safe to say this this plugin comes with a lot of stuff for the price that you're paying. And yeah, all of the effects have pretty much all of the settings that you may need for all of them. So yeah, pretty neat. But that will be pretty much everything for this demo. I think we got some pretty interesting and cool tones. So let's go to the outro and to hear my personal and final opinions about this plugin. So I'll see you guys right there. Okay guys, so as you could hear, that sounds pretty nice. As I told you guys, I don't think the Shiva is modeled after any other amplifier. Some people say it's a Fender, some people say it's a Marshall, some say an Orange, but it actually does sound like its own thing. It probably has its roots on some model, but I don't think it's copying. I just think they made their own thing based on another thing. But yeah, it sounds quite unique. Not my favorite from Audio Salt, mainly because I'm not a crunch type of guy. I'm always a high gain type of guy. But when I combine this with any other stuff in a stereo rig, I absolutely love it, and it certainly does the clean thing and the crunch thing quite well. So would I recommend the Audio Salt Shibalba? Yeah, I would. It's pretty good. If you can get it at sale, if you can't, then just pay full price for it, because I do think that even for 40 bucks, you're getting an incredible amount of value. Not only the amplifier sounds super good, but you also have pedals and you have effects and you have the cabs and all of that. It's a really great recording tool. And as I said before, I would put this against a neural DSP in terms of quality any day. And if you want to acquire the Shibalba, there will be a link down in the description where you can buy it directly from the AudioSalt website. But that will be pretty much everything for today's video. If you liked the video, please leave a like down below. That will help me immensely because YouTube would recommend my videos to other people. And if you have seen any of my other videos and you also like them, please subscribe because I'm trying to make as much content as I can. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.